happy to be joined today by Natan Ponyamin, who is the head of psychedelics content at Benzinga. Natan, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So we're really excited to talk about the Psychedelics Capital Conference that's coming up here next month on April 19th in Florida. Tell us all about the event.
Well, it's looking up to be a wonderful event. So at Benzinga, we have a bunch of different events that we do throughout the year. We're coming back to live in-person events, so we're super psyched about that. Benzinga runs the Cannabis Capital Conference, which has been going for a few years, and it's now in its 14th iteration. And now we're adding the first Psychedelics Capital Conference, which will be held on April 19th at the Fontainebleau Hotel in Miami, and that'll be followed on April 20th and the 21st in the same venue by the Cannabis Capital Conference.
Sure, and my understanding is that you've had the Cannabis Capital Conference before, but this is the first of the Psychedelics Capital Conferences.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And it has to do with Benzinga growing its whole ecosystem around psychedelics. We're launching a new department, covering, getting new writers to cover more stories around psychedelics. We've been covering the space for about 3 years. I've been heading coverage for a while, and now we're expanding this department, and with that comes this new conference. What happens at our events, there's a lot of networking. There's specific time slots that are dedicated to networking sessions. We can even include one-on-one networkings. We have a lot of institutional investors, so there's a lot of capital raising. At the cannabis events, there has been hundreds of millions of dollars that have been raised at our events, and we're hoping to be able to do the same with the psychedelic space. What else? We have unique networking opportunities for companies and for institutional investors, but also for retail investors who want to come and learn about the industry, learn about the sector, get a more clear view of these companies, get to meet the CEOs, get to meet the investors and the people who really make a difference in the space. It's a pretty unique space to be if you're on either side, from a company standpoint or either from an investor standpoint.
How did you program the lineup for the conference?
Yeah, so we're trying to feature companies that we believe have an ability to keep on growing, and also feature interesting panelists and presenters who can share, their unique ideas on how to invest in the space.
In summary, if somebody wants to come down to the conference in Florida, their experience is going to be one of networking, meeting people, taking on information, empowering themselves to make informed and correct decisions in terms of their investment choices. It's a conference to empower yourself on a financial front.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Get education on the financial front, the business front, also the science front, because it's a science-based industry. The science is what makes winners and losers in the space. So everything that you would need to come to the space, start investing and make informed, rational decisions, you would find at the Benzinga Psychedelics Capital Conference, yeah.
The last lowbrow question for you, are there going to be any good parties associated with the conference?
Yeah, there always are. They're usually not run by Benzinga, but there's always, friends of the house who host their own parties, and that's also a really good place to network and meet people in the industry.